In a comprehensive and engaging YouTube video, the host delves into a myriad of pressing issues, ranging from the intricate Israel-Hamas conflict to the political landscape in the United States, featuring insightful commentary from Ben Shapiro, editor emeritus of the Daily Wire. The video navigates through complex geopolitical dynamics, internal political debates, and the pervasive influence of misinformation in shaping public discourse. The discussion kicks off with an analysis of the ongoing conflict between Israel and Hamas, where Shapiro interprets Donald Trump's urging for Israel to finish up the war as a call for expedited military operations. This segment underscores the Israeli public's broad support for Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's actions against Hamas, despite a yearning for new leadership. Shapiro criticizes the international pressure on Israel to cease military operations without addressing the root causes of the conflict, such as the hostage situation initiated by Hamas. He questions the endgame of Israel's strategy, pondering the implications of a full assault on Gaza and the potential for increased radicalization resulting from civilian casualties. The conversation then shifts to internal dynamics within the Daily Wire and the broader discourse around anti-Semitism, prompted by a high-profile departure and Rabbi Shmuley Boteach's controversial actions. Shapiro emphasizes the importance of combating anti-Semitism and criticizes the mockery of such a serious issue. Drawing parallels to hypothetical international responses to terrorism, the video explores how the world might react differently if Russia were to respond to a terror attack by ISIS-K in Moscow, highlighting the double standards in expectations for restraint and negotiation with terrorists. The dialogue also ventures into the realm of misinformation and conspiracy theories proliferating online, with Shapiro advocating for engagement with the real world over online echo chambers. This segment touches on the controversial decision to allow figures like Alex Jones back on social media platforms, underscoring the importance of factual discourse. Further, the video addresses pressing domestic issues in the United States, including a tragic bridge collapse in Baltimore that raises concerns about infrastructure and safety, and America's fentanyl crisis. Shapiro critiques the Biden administration's handling of the fentanyl epidemic and suggests measures for combating the crisis, such as stricter border control and sanctions on China and Mexico. The discussion also covers the implications of free speech on social media, particularly in reference to Elon Musk's management of X, formerly Twitter, and the balance between addressing fentanyl-related deaths and gun violence while respecting constitutional rights. The political landscape in the United States forms another critical part of the conversation, focusing on the dynamics between Donald Trump and Joe Biden ahead of the upcoming American election. Shapiro comments on Trump's political resilience and the perception of him being the victim of a witch hunt, which could potentially propel him back to the White House. He also points out Biden's challenges, including dissatisfaction with the economy and foreign policy issues, framing the upcoming election as a referendum on Biden's presidency. Shapiro expresses a preference for a second Trump presidency over a second Biden administration, advocating for a more unifying and stable approach from Trump if he were to win. Overall, the video weaves together a narrative that spans global conflicts, the fight against anti-Semitism, the challenges of misinformation, pressing domestic issues in the U.S., and the intricacies of American politics. Through Shapiro's commentary, the video offers a deep dive into these topics, presenting a nuanced analysis that highlights the complexities of achieving peace, combating misinformation, and navigating the political landscape in an increasingly polarized world.